guys, I'm Evelyn and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are I'm finally decorating the shell that I did. Was it early December or something? I don't even know if you still remember what the shell looks like, but it's taken me a while to get to it. I got a little bit intimidated after touring all your entries, not gonna lie. Like, it was a little bit, they were also pretty, so I was like, I don't think I can do this. I'm gonna majorly disappoint. My decorating will be, I don't know. Anyways, very self-critical. It's fine. So I finally got around to do it. So I have my finished shell ready for you guys. And I thought that it would be fun to do face cam voiceover with a Q&A at the same time. I don't know why I thought this would be fun because I don't really know how to edit this. I can't record the face cam directly into my editing program. So it'll kind of be like an uncut voiceover almost. Also, if you can hear my lovely neighbors in the bathroom, I'm sorry. Also, it's raining outside, so there's noise coming from that side too. I don't know. The apartment building is going crazy today. It's fine. But basically, I asked you guys if you could leave some questions or if you had any questions that I could answer during the voiceover, and a lot of you left questions, so I have my phone here. I'll be going through as many as possible during the voiceover, and I'll do my best to figure out how to edit this. So usually, I just want to say this. You may have noticed if you watch a lot of speed builds, it depends a little, like it's different from builder to builder how they edit their voiceovers. I like to edit my voiceovers quite a lot so you don't hear breathing, but I'm not sure that I can this time. So I'm a human. I have lungs. I need to breathe, especially when talking for 32 minutes. So just, you know, if there's anything like annoying like that, just take it with a grain of salt or something. I don't know how you say that. I don't even know what that saying means, but rain, shush. So anyways, let's get to it. So the first question that I have is from Simnik, who asks, when will you post half-finished save file? I posted it a couple of days ago on the channel. It's up, you can download it. It's on SimFileShare, and I don't know how many of you have downloaded it yet, but thank you for all the support on the video, by the way. That was a little bit overwhelming, not gonna lie. Like, I'm very thankful. So anyways, moving on to the next question, which is from Chewy and the Porks, who asks, also by the way, hi Chewy, who asks, do you ever like go somewhere and think that a building would look really bad if put in The Sims, or vice versa and look good in The Sims? Also, what do you think could be added for toddlers and children in games so they don't have like two things to do? So as for the building in real life, yes, definitely. I do see a lot, okay, so I live in the city, so we have a lot of apartment buildings. Not like, when you think apartment buildings, you're probably thinking New York apartments. That's not what my city looks like. We have like older apartment buildings from, I want to say, the 1800s, possibly older. So those kinds of houses don't really translate into The Sims. And if you go into the suburbs, a lot of the houses in the area that I live in, or in my city, are kind of squares. Like, Danish houses are not the most interesting shape-wise. So I like to think that all the charm is on the inside. Anyways, so no, not here, but when I go to Copenhagen, there's I've seen at least a couple of really beautiful houses where I've thought that could actually translate really well into The Sims. And I remember specifically when I went to EA Play as well in Los Angeles, I feel like I pronounced Los Angeles really weirdly right there. Anyways, when we were driving from the airport to the hotel, we drove through, I think there were suburbs too, and a lot of the bungalows in that area kind of reminded me of Del Sol Valley, and I was thinking a lot of these houses would look so cute in The Sims. So yeah, it definitely happens. Just not a lot in my hometown or in my home city, but it does happen. And as for the things that we could add for toddlers and children, honestly, I have no idea. What do children do? I feel like I haven't seen a child in like 10 years or so. I don't really know. More toys. A daycare center would be kind of cute, but again, it's not really something for the toddlers to do. It's more for young adults, elders to do. So I don't really know, but it would be cute because we already know that they're sent off to daycare when the parents go to work. So it would be nice to actually have like a specific, like an actual daycare center they get sent to. I don't really know. Other than that, like what do toddlers do? Dance, but they already do that. Play, they already do that. Cry, they do that too. Laugh, I don't know. What do children and toddlers do? I don't know. Then Simnick asks, will you be starting to play Planet Zoo? I feel like everyone kind of already stopped playing that. If that's something you want to see me play, definitely let me know in the comments section. I could. I did consider it for a while, but then I changed my mind. But if that's something you want to see, definitely let me know. We could play a little bit. I have it installed on my computer and everything, so the opportunity is there, but I just haven't done it, but let me know if that's something you want to see. Then Leo asks, what's a fun fact about you that you think your subscribers would be surprised to know? I feel like you already know me pretty well. I feel like I talk a lot about myself in my voice, but I don't know if that's true though. Okay, so a fun fact. A fun fact. There is nothing funny about me whatsoever. I don't know. I'm a nerd. You probably knew that already. I like The Sims and I do YouTube, and I knew how to play 3 instruments at some point, but I've kind of forgotten them. And also I left my instruments in Scotland when I moved to Denmark. So I don't have them anymore because they couldn't fit in the car. Unfortunately, so I decided to donate them, but yeah, I miss my instruments. But I used to, I learned piano when I started learning piano when I was either 8 or 10, and then I started learning bass when I was 10, I think, and guitar a little bit later, and I've been singing for as long as I remember, so I still sing, but I don't know, other than that, I am an actual giant. I'm 5'11", and in case you didn't know, my hair is ginger. Also, 5'11" is 180 in centimeters, not just 80 centimeters. So I'm a giant, but I'm the only one who's allowed to call myself a giant. So just so you know. Anyways, Simnick also asks, what made you name your channel Aveline and not Rosa Simmer or Simrosa? Okay, so I used to be on Tumblr before I went on YouTube, or before I started my YouTube, and I wanted a name. I don't know why I did, because I don't like it anymore. But I wanted a name that ended with Sims. And I felt like Rosa Sims did not sound that great. To me, it didn't sound that good. So I was like, I need another name, possibly one that has 3 syllables. And I was watching Romeo and Juliet at the time. And at the start of the movie, Romeo is in love with a girl who's called Rosalind. So I considered that name, but it was too close to my own name. So I kind of took one of my World of Warcraft characters and combined it with Rosalind or Rosalind is her name actually. But, and then I kind of combined the 2 names and turned it into Aveline and put Sims at the end, so it was Aveline Sims. And now I've removed the Sims, so I'm just Aveline, but it's not actually my name. My name is Rosa. It's a bit confusing, but it's fine. Then Kyra Ferreira asks, do you like Minecraft? And what is your favorite building style? I do like Minecraft. I'm thinking about turning my second channel into a Minecraft channel instead of Roblox, just because I miss Minecraft quite a lot. I have also considered just uploading Minecraft now and then to this channel, but I don't know how you guys would like it. I feel like Sims players are often exclusively Sims players, like they don't play other games, so it's a little bit difficult to introduce other stuff to this channel, considering most of you are not just Sims players, most of you are most likely builders, considering that's what I do on the channel. But yeah, I do like Minecraft and I want to play more of it. I wish I had more time to play more of it, but as of right now I don't. But for the second channel, I'll make time to record it. But yeah, I love Minecraft and I miss playing it quite a lot. And then as for my favorite building style, I don't really know if I have like a favorite build style, to be honest. I like farmhouses, I like traditional houses, suburban houses, I like craftsman houses, I love rustic interior, and I don't know, I feel like it's easier for me to pinpoint the build styles that I hate, because Victorian houses, I don't like Victorian houses at all, for example, like they're just so that's why, for example, for my save file, Forgotten Hollow is a little bit behind because Victorian houses, me and Victorian houses, we don't do well together. I don't know what it is, we just don't mesh well. So then Taylor asks, if you could collab with EA and help them create a Sims pack expansion game or stuff pack, what would you do with the pack theme, gameplay, build by, and cast? It can be any pack you dream of. I still want, and I don't think this is possible anymore, unfortunately, because I thought about it for a while and I was like, how is that gonna work? I still want a farming pack, but considering farming would require a lot of farm animals, so cows and pigs and chickens and sheep and horses and I don't know what other animals you have at farms, llamas, something, turkeys, whatever. Since, you know, there's a lot of animals that's got to do with farming, and they could only fit cats and dogs into our pets expansion, I don't see how they could possibly make a farming pack with a proper amount of farm animals, so it's not just a cow and a pig, for example. So I don't know if it's actually possible for them to make that pack, at least with animals, because then on top of that, you'd also want all the machines to take care of, you know, the farm and the fields and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't really know if it's going to be possible to make it. I don't think so, unfortunately. But that's like my dream pack right now. I want a farm pack, a farm expansion pack. That would be great, but I don't know if it's possible. Then Ella Bella asks, what is your favorite weird combination of items? Example, couches as bed headboards. And what makes you inspired and excited to build? I don't really know if I do any weird combination of items, to be honest. I think if I had to think about one, a specific one, I don't even remember. I remember one that I've done that took like 4 different items or 5 different items or something, and it wasn't actually functional. Like, you couldn't use it for gameplay, but it looked pretty. At one point, there was a build, was it in December or possibly November? But I made like a base seat with 2 ottomans from Spa Day and the poof chair from Spa Day, and also, I used an ottoman that was either Laundry Day, from Luxury Party Stuff Pack. Really? I used that pack? That's sad. Anyways, what else did I use? Some of the poof chairs, again, I sized them down so they look like pillows. I also used the pillow poof chairs from Toddlers Stuff Pack, and I turned them into a base seat, and it wasn't functional, but it looked really pretty. So, but I don't know if it's a weird combination of items. It's just a very big combination of items. I use sometimes, and I don't actually know if this is functional, like if you can use it for gameplay, but sometimes I'll take beds in The Sims, and there's a base game chair that's kind of has like a weird shape, like the back of it is kind of shaped like this. So if you size down the chair and place, or you don't even have to size it down, I don't think. If you cover up the bed's headboard with it, it'll kind of look like they have pillows, like a pillow kind of headboard instead of the usual wood headboards. So, but it looks like it's slightly mermaid inspired because of the arch on the back of the chair. But I don't know, again, is that a weird item combination? I feel like I should explore that a little bit, experiment with it a little bit more. As for what makes me inspired and excited to build, honestly, just seeing a really beautiful house. I follow quite a lot of different real estate websites. I get newsletters. I hang out on Pinterest quite a lot. So I love to look at just houses, house exteriors. I've begun looking at interiors as well. Not to get inspiration for styles or anything like that, like not to get inspiration for layouts either, but to get inspiration for color schemes, because I want to get better at color schemes. So I don't know, if I see something really pretty and I feel like it would look good in The Sims, I'm like, I have to build that. So that's basically like, I don't know. I just like being creative as well, and I see The Sims as a very creative kind of game, especially build mode, so I'm just really excited about it. Also, if I've been gone for like 2 days, I'm like, I need to go home and record. I need to go home and build something. So yeah, I get a builder's itch quite often. Maya TN asks, what country do you want to visit? It would be a dream for me if I got to go to Japan and South Korea one day. Not just one day, but for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something. That would be like just exploring both of the countries, not just the bigger cities. I want to see as much as possible. That would be, because it's so, like the culture over there is so different compared to what I'm used to. So I would just love to go there. So that would be a dream, but I don't know when it will be possible. I need to save up a lot of money, and right now I'm dealing with, moving expenses and furniture and stuff, so it's gonna take a while, but honestly, that would be my dream. So that's my dream destination, Japan and also South Korea. Then Joanne Duggan asks, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your names right, by the way. I don't know how to pronounce names. That is just how it is. Asks, what is your favorite world to build in? I think my absolute, like, my go-to world is without a doubt Willow Creek. I don't know what it is. Like, the lighting is nice. The different lot sizes are good, and I just like the surroundings. It's very green. There's a lot of trees and a lot of plants and stuff. It's very nice. I also like Newcrest, but specifically just for tiny houses, because I feel like the rest, like there's two lots, two 20 by 15s that I consistently use for tiny houses because they're perfect for that. But other than that, I don't really know about Newcrest, to be honest. And then I also like Brindleton Bay, despite the fact that the grass texture is so annoying because we don't have any terrain paint that suits it. So that's the thing, but I do love Brindleton Bay because of the whole vibe of the place. There's the coastal area, but there's also, you know, the more rural area. Hello neighbors are in the bathroom again. That is fine. Pee if you want to. That's all good. You know, need to get your needs up. It's fine. But anyways, I also really love Windenburg, again, because they have these different areas. I do tend to stick to the island area or the forest area the most because the city areas is kind of a little bit buggy to building. Like the camera kind of goes up and down a lot. But yeah, I love those worlds. And other than that, I think Granite Falls is honestly a very underrated world. It's so beautiful. If you actually like go there and just look at the surroundings, it's gorgeous. It's just a little bit difficult and it's not very versatile. So I don't build there a lot, but it's very beautiful. Then Chloe SD asks, do you have another job on top of YouTube? If you do, would you ever consider doing YouTube full-time? Also, what Sims 4 pack is your favorite or most used? Okay, I don't have another job on top of YouTube right now, so I do YouTube full-time, which is why I spend so much time making videos. I don't have any free time, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, speed builds take a very long time for me to do. It's not just record and upload, it's like there's so much to it, but it's fine. Like I love doing this. So yeah, would definitely consider doing YouTube full-time. I do it, so it's a lot of work. I feel like to do YouTube full-time, you need to be really passionate about it because first of all, you don't have a boss telling you that you need to work today, so you gotta be motivated to work on your own. And then it takes a lot of time to make videos, and I don't know, there's a lot, like you also don't have any colleagues, not really, like you don't see anyone because you're working on your own and you know, stuff like that. So you definitely have to be motivated, passionate about it to do it. I love doing it, so yes. And then as for my favorite Sims 4 pack or most used, I want to say either Cats and Dogs or what is the other one? Seasons, but it depends a little bit. For me personally, Seasons is more aimed towards like family gameplay, whereas Cats and Dogs, I love Brindleton Bay. So I don't know, it depends a little bit. I can never make up my mind, like either Cats and Dogs or Seasons. I don't really know, it's one of those two. Raz Ray asks, what got you into Sims? My sister did. She introduced me to the first of the Sims, like the Sims, not the Sims 2, but just the Sims, when I was very, very young. So I've been playing it ever since then. I've been pretty consistent. I did take a break during Sims 3 though, just because I didn't really like how it looked. And for me, the look of the game has to be appealing to me before I want to play it. And I don't know, it wasn't my taste. So I never really got into it properly, so I just kind of dropped it. Then Jenny Uni, and I want to ask, are you a Blackpink stan? Is that what you're called, Jenny Uni? Or I don't know who that is. Anyways, asks, this is a personal question, but I really need some help. I have anxiety since June because of I don't know what. Because of I don't know what. Okay. But do you have some tips for me? Because anxiety gives me illness. I don't really deal with anxiety like normally. I did have stress in 2017 for the vast majority of the year, which kind of resulted in me developing stress. So I did deal with anxiety attacks for a while, but they're gone now. I don't have them anymore because I'm not stressed out anymore somehow. It's a miracle. Anyways, but basically what I did, because I was told this by a friend that I had at the time, that you need to just, for me, this helped because music, I love music. So she told me that if I felt an attack coming on, that I should just take my phone, put on some headphones, and go lie in bed with the lights turned off and just focus on the music. And that would just help, like focus on the music and just breathe and just try to relax and not think about it too much. But I don't know if that would work for everyone. It's not something that I've been dealing with for most of my life, so I don't know. I hope that helps a little bit, but I think it depends on the person though, so. Then Tilda KL asks, what's your favorite kind of video to make? Also love your vids, they inspire me so much. Thank you, Tilda. My favorite kind of video to make? That depends a little bit on my mood, to be honest. I want to say that editing, when it comes to editing, speed builds are not it. Editing speed builds is like, it's like watching through something sped up and you have nothing. Like you can luckily listen to music at the same time or watch something on the second monitor at the same time, but I still have to sit here and stare at everything and make sure that I don't leave in a break or anything like that because I hate doing that. So I just want to cut out everything that's unnecessary. So when it comes to editing, speed builds are definitely not it. I want to say LPs or challenges are a lot funnier to edit because you get to do fun stuff, so yeah, I don't really know. As for recording, it depends on my mood. If I want to be creative, I'll sit here and record a speed build. If I don't want to be creative, I'd rather do like a challenge or something. If I'm in a goofy mood, I want to record a challenge because it's just fun. You get to sit here and joke and laugh at yourself and you're stupid and stuff and it's fine. Hopefully people can laugh at you too. If not, that's just awkward. And I feel like I've been there a couple of times, but it's fine. But yeah, it depends a little bit on my mood, to be honest. So, but as for editing, not speed builds. Definitely not speed builds. Then Ina Gashik, I don't know how to pronounce your name either, I'm so sorry, asks, what is your real name? My real name is Rosa, or Rosa, as we'd say in Danish. Rosa. Yeah. So that's my name. It's not Evelyn, it's Rosa or Rosa. Then Tiger Lily 114 asks, so if you had to give the Sims team one piece of advice for making Sims 5, what would it be? Okay, I don't want a realistic looking game. I like that it's cartoony and cute and colorful. I don't want it to look like Second Life or what are those other games called? I don't like it. I like Nintendo-esque sort of aesthetics. So this more cartoony sort of look to it. That's right up my alley. So I would tell them not to make it look realistic. And I know that's a bit of a controversial opinion out there because I do know, I've seen a lot of people post on Twitter that they would love the game, love if the game looked like GTA 5 or Second Life or is the other one called IMVU? Does that look realistic? I've never played it, so I don't really know. But I don't want it to look like that. I want it to look cute and cartoony and happy and colorful. That's what I like, so please don't make it look realistic. Then Lara asks, what is your favorite world to build in? But I've already answered that. And then also, do you play anything else other than The Sims? So if I have videos recorded and ready and I don't really have any other plans to record anything, and I feel like I just need to sit down and unwind or something, here, get away from my nose because it's itchy. I tend to play, I go get my Switch. So I'm away from the computer and I sit down in either my bed. Now I have a couch, so that's awesome. I can sit on the couch instead of in my bed. But I play Stardew Valley because it's so de-stressful. It's so relaxing to me. Like, just farm. But not farm in real life. Just farm on a game. That's so relaxing and it's cute and it's just relaxing to me. Like, that's what I do. Other than that, I have played, like, I will take time off to play, for example, I took a couple of days off to play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which was awesome. So when Cyberpunk comes out, for example, I want to play that too. And yeah, other than that, I don't really, do I play any games? I'm trying to get through Super Mario Odyssey, but it's taking me some time because I just don't have the time. And then other than that, Pokemon. I want Pokemon Shield still. I haven't had time to sit down and play it. I don't even have it yet because I need to go to the store and get it. I haven't done that. But I love Pokemon, as you can probably, or you could tell. I have a Pikachu on my shelving unit behind me, so I love Pokemon. But other than that, basically Stardew Valley, yeah. Then Citria James asks, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is burgundy or purple. So purple like my chair. I love purple. I would say black, but black is not a color. I do prefer black though, I don't know. It's a thing. But black is not a color, so I can't really say that. But if I have to choose, like colors, burgundy and purple. Then Fred Vanderhurst, Vanderhurst, I don't know. Sorry, asks, are you Mr. Coconut? Who's Mr. Coconut? Who's Mr. No, I'm a Mrs. Coconut. Wait, was that a joke? Did I just fall into the joke? Who's Mr. Coconut? I don't know. And how do you get out of a builder's block where you hate every build you make? I basically just continue building. I don't really, do I get builder's block? I feel like I'm always very self-critical. Like I basically will at some point hate whatever I'm doing at some point. It's just, that's how it is. So I mostly just continue building, and I think to myself, okay, this is going to look better once you get details on the exterior and also landscaping, and at that point I'm like, yeah, this is okay. So just get past that point, basically. Otherwise, like if I really feel like I can't get past a certain point, I'll take a day off and sit and do something else, like play Stardew Valley, and it'll be better the next day. But usually I'll just continue building, to be honest, because I know that it's mostly in my head. It's basically, okay, if you've worked on something for too long, so if you looked at it for too long, your brain will actually tell you, your brain is not on your cheek, your brain will actually tell you that it looks terrible. Like you'll have looked at it so much that to you it looks terrible, but it's just because you've been looking at it for too long. So just take a breather, take a break, take a walk, or I don't know, go get food, do something else for a little bit, and then go back to the job. No, that's not what it's called. Back to the build, and it'll probably look better. So. Then BMJ97 asks, if you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I love sushi, so if I could eat sushi every day for the rest of my life, I'd probably go insane, but if I had to choose one food, it would be sushi. I love pizza too, and burgers, and ramen, and frikadella. I don't know. Rugbrød. Rye bread, sorry. Now I'm just spitting Danish words. It's fine. But sushi, I would prefer sushi. Speaking of Danish, the Danish cat girl asks, what Christmas traditions do you have? Have you kept any Danish traditions? And are there any you miss? Just wondering as a Dane myself, because we have a lot of great Christmas traditions that you don't see anywhere else. I celebrate Christmas in Denmark. I live in Denmark. I'm fully Danish. My entire close family lives in Denmark too. So we celebrate Christmas just like every other Danish family does. We eat duck and caramelized potatoes, brown potatoes as we call them, brown sauce potatoes, French potatoes. Just a lot of potatoes, okay? And we dance around the tree and open presents in the evening, and we eat risalamang, and we have the whole almond in one of the portions, so someone gets a present, which I'm happy I didn't get it this year. I've never gotten that present, by the way. I'm just saying, I've never won. I'm the biggest loser when it comes to Christmas, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. By now, I've learned to live with it. But no, we have all the same traditions every other Danish family has. I realize that a lot of Danes out there don't realize that I'm Danish, but yeah, I faktisk dansk, just so you know. So yeah, but the same traditions as every other Danish family. So then Kidada Quals, I'm so sorry, how do you pronounce that name? Quals asks, I loved watching your Disney Princess challenge. Is it possible to stream this challenge or this legacy challenge on Twitch? Unfortunately, I can't stream unless I am far ahead with videos or I'm recording something for my channel and I'm still like a couple of videos ahead. So no, it's not possible for me to stream the Legacy Challenge on there, but I have considered, now that it's the new year and I've seen what everyone else is doing and stuff, I have considered if I want to start over with the Legacy Challenge, like the Disney Princess, like, although I know Claire Siobhan is now doing it, so it would be awkward. Maybe I should do another challenge. I don't really know, but no, I can't do that on Twitch, unfortunately. I just don't have the time, so. Then Javier YM asks, what is the color you'll never use in a house and the color scheme? The color that I'll never use in the house is, you know, in base game, or some of the base game items, there's a bed in particular that I remember have that color. That color swatch. It's like a purple pink kind of color. It's a very saturated kind of purple pink, and I don't like it one bit. I think I might have used it once, but that's it. I'll never use it again because it's just not my thing. So as for the color scheme, that color and probably like yellow or something, oh no, those two colors together, no, never. So, but yeah, some of the base game swatches have this like purple pink kind of color that's just not my thing. So poor happy girl asks, what differences in sim builds do you see among American and European simmers? I don't actually watch speed builds anymore. I haven't for over a year. I think I've watched like a couple now and then, but I don't really, we're talking like 5 total over the past year and 4 months. So I don't really know, but I still follow a lot of simmers here on YouTube, so I see their thumbnails. The only American builders that I can think of, like right off the top of my head, are Dawn and Tanya, and I don't really know. I feel like Dawn does a lot of like lighter woods, whereas what do we Europeans do? I feel like we do everything. I don't really know. Is there a difference? Have you guys noticed a difference? Because I'm honestly curious now. Let me know if you've noticed a difference, because that would be quite interesting. So. And the last question, or I could just answer this one quickly. Kiara Ward asks, what is the PC that you use and what are the parts? If you scroll down in my description, there's a link to a document with all my like programs listed, my software, hardware, including my PC specs. So if you just scroll down in the description and check, you'll see it right there. And then Kiona Redmond asks, would you ever consider using CC? I feel like you'd like it so much for your builds. I prefer to not use CC on a regular basis, at least, just because it makes it easier for everyone else to download my builds. So no, probably not on a regular basis. Maybe now and then, but also it takes so long to download. I don't have that kind of time. I don't know. I feel like this whole video has just been me complaining about not having time. I love doing YouTube. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love doing YouTube. So when I'm complaining about that, it's just because I'm laughing at it. Trust me, it's fine. Like, my mom always say that you can't make me do something I don't want to do. So I love doing YouTube. I love talking to you guys and chatting with you guys on Discord and reading replies or comments and replying to you guys and stuff. So yeah, I love doing this. And yeah, anyways. But that is about it for today. So I hope you didn't mind that the voiceover was just a little bit different compared to what we usually do, but I really wanted to try and do this with Facecam, also because it'll let me know, like, I'll figure, or how do you say that? I can now figure out how to do it more often with Facecam if that's something you guys want to see at least. And it won't be every single speed build, obviously, but just like now and then if I can figure out how to edit this and stuff, I think that'll be kind of fun because I feel like it's also easier to connect with you guys if you can see my face as well. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a project, but I hope it was okay. Sorry, I just nudged the microphone. I hope it was okay. But anyways, if you guys liked this house, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. Remember that the second shell is still up. The challenge is still running for, I think, about a week still. So if you want to enter the second challenge, you can still do that. There is still time. The shell can be found on my gallery, so just head on over there and download it. And other than that, if you have any suggestions for anything you want to see here on the channel, definitely let me know in the comments section. And other than that, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
As long as I got you, I was running from myself those days. Always breathless, search for something safe. And then I smashed into that golden face. And for the first time, I don't run away. We danced together till we got it right. ups and downs through many days and nights. You appear to be my guiding light, and at the same time, I realized, oh baby, when you hold me, I rather lost my senses than be lonely. 'Cause baby, when you touch me, I feel holy. Oh, nothing in the world will kill me as long as I got you. Oh baby, as long as I got you. Oh baby, baby, as long as you want me to. As long as I got you, you. As long as I got you. We faced the dark like if we weren't scared. Close to each other's backs without no fear.